A judge on Monday dismissed Justin Baldoni's $400 million defamation lawsuit against Hollywood power couple Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, a major development in the ongoing civil litigation between former co-stars Lively and Baldoni. In January, Baldoni sued Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, alleging that the Hollywood couple sought to destroy him and his career after hijacking his film It Ends With Us. Baldoni's complaint escalated the ongoing legal battle stemming from the film that Baldoni directed and co-starred in with Lively. In a statement, Lively's lawyers Ezra Hudson and Mike Gottlieb called the ruling the total victory and a complete vindication. As we have said from day one, this $400 million lawsuit was a sham and the court saw right through it, the statement added. In December 2024, Lively filed a civil rights complaint, claiming that she was sexually harassed by Baldoni during production of the film, and then was retaliated against. For speaking up about her alleged mistreatment, Baldoni immediately denied Lively's claims. Lively eventually escalated her civil rights complaint, officially filing a lawsuit against Baldoni. In a statement posted on her Instagram story, Lively wrote that she was grateful for the support she's received and said she is committed to continue advocating for women. Like so many others, I've felt the pain of a retaliatory lawsuit, including the manufactured shame that tries to break us. While the suit against me was defeated, so many don't have the resources to fight back, she wrote. I'm more resolved than ever to continue to stand for every woman's right to have a voice in protecting themselves, including their safety, their integrity, their dignity, and their story. Motions to dismiss Baldoni's claims by Lively, Reynolds, and their publicist Leslie Sloane were all granted. The judge also granted a motion to dismiss by the New York Times. Baldoni had sued the publication, who was the first to report on Lively's allegations of sexual harassment, for $250 million for libel, claiming that the newspaper published an article rife with inaccuracies, misrepresentations, and omissions that relied on Lively's self-serving narrative. The judge ruled that Baldoni can file an amended complaint on the allegations of tortious interference with contract relating to Reynolds and Lively and breach of implied covenant relating to Lively by June 23 if they choose to do so. In a statement to CNN on Tuesday, Brian Friedman, an attorney for Baldoni, said they intend to file an amended claim. The court has invited us to amend 4 out of the 7 claims against Ms. Lively, which will showcase additional evidence and refined allegations. This case is about false accusations of sexual harassment and retaliation, and a non-existent smear campaign, the statement continued. With the facts on our side, we march forward with the same confidence that we had when Ms. Lively and her cohorts initiated this battle, and look forward to her forthcoming deposition. In a statement, New York Times spokesperson Charlie Statlander said, "We're grateful to the court for seeing the lawsuit for what it was, a meritless attempt to stifle honest reporting. Our journalists went out and covered carefully and fairly a story of public importance, and the court recognized that the law is designed to protect just that sort of journalism," the statement added. "We will continue to stand up in court for our journalism and for our journalists when their work comes under attack." The New York Times was the first to report in an article titled "You Can Bury Anyone Inside a Hollywood Smear Machine" that Lively had filed a complaint with Civil Rights Department about Baldoni's alleged conduct on set of It Ends With Us. And after production, those complaints are typically confidential. Lively alleged that after being sexually harassed with inappropriate comments and behavior on set, Baldoni's team then orchestrated a smear campaign against her to ruin her reputation in the public sphere. Lively's complaint contained hundreds of text messages between Baldoni and his crisis PR team, including one text that read they could bury her. Baldoni's production company Wayfarer Studios, his business partner Jamie Heath, Wayfarer co-founder Steve Sarowitz, and members from Baldoni's PR and crisis management team were all cited as plaintiffs on the suit against the Times. The judge's ruling on Monday did not address the merits of Baldoni's complaint, but rather held that Lively's sexual harassment claims in her complaint were protected by law and could not form the basis of a defamation claim. He cited a piece of California legislation that came in response to the Me Too movement. He also wrote in his decision that the act of providing Lively's complaint to the New York Times was not sufficient to constitute defamation because the complaint is protected by the fair report privilege. In the months after Lively and Baldoni's suits were filed, the legal battle has often played out in the public eye. In February, Baldoni's team published a website containing texts and an alleged timeline relating to Lively's claims. The website, a separate leaked voice note that Baldoni sent to Lively, and several public statements made by Baldoni's lawyer were the subject of several court hearings in recent months.